Who are those guys?
Your brothers?
No. Yes! I get him to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers!
Damn, it was so loud.
It was loud for you? It wasn't that loud for me. It was good.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the DIAZ Brothers show. I know I'm blurry again. I don't know what's going on. There's too much magnetic resonance in the room, I think.
This picture on my phone might be better than my camera at home.
It probably is. You look good.
As you can see, I'm at pinball right now.
Right.
It's scheduled, and we have customers.
Yeah, that's good. Phil hasn't seen this. We're going to start the show off today, and then we'll get into the chat. We got some big news. You guys know that Joe Rogan's been in the news. It's been hot topic, Joe Rogan, on Spotify. You know, Neil Young has been having some problems with him, so he threatened to remove all of his music off of Spotify. This was the big announcement I saw just now, breaking right before the stream started. Here we have Nickelback threatening to release a new album unless Spotify removes Joe Rogan. That's a really big one. I think Spotify is going to.
What is going on?
This is breaking news. This is the news segment of the DIAZ Brothers show. You know, Neil Young has been trying to throw his weight around against Joe Rogan here. Now we got Nickelback threatening to release a new album unless they remove Joe Rogan from Spotify.
That's awesome. They'll do it.
Yeah,
They'll do it too.
They're ruthless, those guys.
Adorable. Yeah, the only time someone wants to talk to you.
That's good. Was it one of those, hey, how many games you got in here?
Basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so this is a little bit of an unorthodox episode. But let's get into this chat here. Let's see who we got here in the chat.
Hail the chat.
Oh, no, wait. This is not the first one. Nico Tronic is not the first one.
Gigante is the first one?
was here. Yeah, number one. He was here before the show started. And then he's getting snowblind on your own. Maybe. I don't think the show's that bad. I figured the show was kind of enjoyable. We got Admiral Wackass.
What's up, Admiral?
We got So Pure Y'all. Young?
And
I don't know
no,
how to pronounce that name.
lot of
Usually I
weird
leave
names.
all the bad pronunciations to Phil. And then we got Rand Nada. We got Eric the Guapo. Who is Celeb?
Celeb. Yeah, the title is Celebs and Comments. I should just
Oh,
put the title as I'm at work right now. We probably get more views than do that. But as you can see behind me,
no.
we have what's it called? The fire extinguisher per the request of the state code.
Yeah.
We're up to date here. And some refreshments behind me.
Yeah. Show the refreshments.
This is a new refrigerator.
It's a total illusion.
Instead of being a actual glass screen, it's just printed on the.
It's a facade. Dude, so Tom
Yeah, Tom.
was no wait, I think it was Nick. Nick was upset because Jim didn't even bother to fill the refrigerator before he took a picture of it.
Yeah.
Or face the drinks. So there's like drinks that are facing backward in there.
Yeah, some Gatorades facing backwards and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we're working with here at Pinball. That's what we're doing. And you guys, every Saturday, can be learning more about some arcade games because we've been doing those videos. If you guys have been liking those arcade videos, let us know. Those are actually pretty fun. I got a really cool one for tomorrow. Very rare game. Very, very comic-oriented. I think you guys are going to dig it. I saw a young Aaron Calmary in the chat.
Yeah, he's pushing death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like death, because that's where I am now. We got Hal Thomas in the chat. Are you in a panic room? I'm behind the desk at Pinball.
It's like an escape room, but you just have to wait 8 hours before you leave.
Yeah, that's how you win.
Yeah.
Big Fist is in the chat. What's up? How's it going? Jeremy Burks and Shadowhawk is in here somewhere. Odd Jobs. Dude loved the grid video. Yeah, everybody go watch that grid video. It was a lot of fun. And if you're a fan of Long Shot, I should probably redo the thumbnail on there and put Long Shot on the thumbnail too, because we talk about that comment as well. 20 people in the chat room. People know who Long Shot is.
Yeah, it's good. My computer is being small screen. There it is. Yeah, that's great. But we got some stuff to go through today, right?
Yeah, well, I got a new book today. New book arrived. And so I wanted to do an unboxing.
Yeah, wow. See if I can. In the most inconvenient location.
Well, I already opened the box, so that's the easiest part. We have this box from Compass. You know, a lot of people mispronounce this as compass.
Right, it's compass.
Compass.
Oh, it's compass. It's like Krampus.
Yeah. Exactly.
I didn't know
but instead
that.
of, it tells you which direction you're facing instead of healing little children. Which is what Krampus does. And I got Alien Alamo. Alien Alamo. I think it's the wraparound cover. And the Chenoo, because I missed out on the Chenoo. And this one is cool because he did like a little spot UV here. Let me rip this open. You guys, a lot of books are actually coming out. We just got Pill Journal. She is on its way, which is amazing that She Omnibus. And I also just got the Graveyard Shift U.S. Assassin crossover. Got the Spot UV logo. Monster. Totally matte finish. Oh, and there's some gloss spotting too on the blood. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Matte finish. Oh, matte finish feels pretty cool. I'm used to the spot, or no, the soft touch. But and then Alien Alamo. Brandon, did you hear Graham Nolan he just shipped these, but he also just launched a new campaign.
Another campaign?
Yeah, right after he fulfilled this, he's
That's
straight
good.
into another campaign, back to back.
Well, how many
Very-
campaigns has he had under his belt so far being
So
in
I
the
think
comic book?
he did that monster book, the Monster Island book, I think. I think that was right before he went CG. And then he did the Canoe, and then this was his technically second one in CG, and now he has the Two-Fisted Manly Tales. It
Oh,
really reminds me
yeah,
of
that's right. That's his other, that's his newest one, yeah. I've seen that
and it's
going
kind
around. People are really digging that.
it's kind of like an anthology too. A lot of creators are on that. Yeah, so shout outs to Graham. Everybody check out Two-Fisted Manly Tales. Oh no. Yeah, Jesus please. So that's my unboxing.
Compass is an Australian compass. It rotates in the opposite direction, as from what I understand.
The Canoe was great. You definitely like it. Yeah, I hope so that's my
Monster
unboxing.
Island. I get these two confused.
Boy,
Yeah, Boy Island and Monster Island. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's my segment, Brandon.
All right, that's really good. So I guess we get into the topic at hand.
Huh?
I guess we get into the topic at hand.
I think my headphones disconnected.
That's good. All right, so we're going to start with the topic at hand. Phil. So Phil wanted to talk about celebrities in comics. And this one did come up a little while ago, which was interesting. Usually the theme of the show is Phil teaching me about comics. But here I have to run all of the tabs. So this is going to be a little bit confusing. While Phil gets this up. Oh my God. Yeah. So you know what? Actually, we could show something while he gets back. Move this big bag of chips. So you guys saw in the video Phil made for the People Ash can, we recently got in the proof of the cover, which is on red stock and printed with black and white ink. So it's not the red flood ink. This is actual black and white ink here on the paper. And I think this is going to look so cool. It looks awesome in person because the black is shiny and the white's not
I'm back.
really that shiny. And
Yeah,
the
move
red,
yourself up. If I was on a computer, I'd
solo layout. There we go. I'm still blurry. I don't know why.
well, yeah, just put it closer and then tilt it forward.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what's up
so
with that. There we go.
this is printed on red paper. Brendan say already.
I already
Black and white ink. So the hard thing we were talking about was getting actually the white, someone that could print white ink on paper, right?
Yeah, so we were looking to have it done with offset or lithography, and so we'd be able to get like kind of this screen printed looking thing. But our small press guy said that with lithography, the white doesn't come out like true white, and then he didn't really have a way of doing that. And so I figured, worst case scenario, what we could have done is had them print the black in lithography or in like a digital press, and then we could screen print the white on ourselves for all 400 or so copies.
Yeah.
And then, but he found another press that he's friends with that has a digital printer that prints in white also.
Yeah, it looks awesome, and it's really cool having that regular red paper background because the black ink is shiny, and so it's almost as if it is like a spot UV.
Yeah. I should have brought the other one, but I only brought this one because the other one had the red paper with a red flood behind it, and you could see the way it changes the piece of art, and it doesn't make it look as killer as it does here.
It just looks so cool, man. Yeah. So that's ready to print. All the files are ready to go. Unless we want to add some maybe concept stuff to thicken that book up, which we can. But yeah, that one's ready to roll. And then just an update for the main book. All the pages are done. We're just waiting on one last page, literally the last page of the book, to get inked and colored. And then the letters are already actually done. I basically pre-put them in for that page. So we're ready to roll. We just need that last thing, and we'll be able to send in print files. And we're about $300 away from breaking 30K, which is our final goal. So if you guys haven't backed, the link is in the description. If there's any mods in the chat that want to throw the Lost Figures link up, so people could grab that and get us closer to that last goal.
Yeah, definitely. Or if you know somebody who hasn't backed, burn them with a lit cigarette.
Like Skip Edwards. If you know Skip Edwards, then maybe you could get him to back.
Maybe you burn him with a lit cigarette. All right, so we're going to get into this topic now?
Yes, I can hear now. Everything's good.
All right, that's great. All right, so we'll share this to the stream. So this is about big-time celebs in comics.
Yeah, so thought this was pretty cool. I did talk about, going back decades to the first, when they did Superman boxing Muhammad Ali, right? They had the crossover between a popular celebrity and comic books. And I wanted to talk about that because that aspect is kind of creeping into CG and into comics pretty predominant. The first I remember in CG was Mark Fulton grabbing for his newest U.S. Assassin 3. Well, he had a kind of a small-time, lesser-known professional wrestler named Flip Gordon. He wrestled for Ring of Honor, which I think just went on business. But he goes by the Mercenary. He was on the U.S. Assassin team. And, Mark's kind of idea for that is he wants to build his G.I. Joe team. He wanted to put someone like Sergeant Slaughter on there. He saw Sergeant Slaughter, who was a real-life character, put him into the comic. So he did that with the Mercenary. And now, big announcement, which I'm sure some of you guys have seen if you follow Mark, is he's actually going to put Roddy Piper in the book, as you can see in that art. So Rowdy Roddy Piper in full dress and all. Kilt and all. It's not a skirt. Eddie Winkler says, not if you're a wrestler. Yeah, Roddy Piper. I mean, movie star as well.
Yeah.
They
live, right?
Yeah.
It's more relevant now than ever.
That's true. So I haven't heard Mark talk about this a lot, but I know he said that he's in contact with the family and he has the approval to use him as a character in his book. So that's what's going on in the next U.S. Assassin. That's the new recruit to the team, which is pretty cool. That's exciting, Who knows?
Yeah, I think that's super interesting. It's kind of like the old Sergeant Slaughter in G.I. Joe.
Definitely, yeah.
Business that they had going on back then.
I think that was pretty controversial when Sergeant Slaughter did make that deal with G.I. Joe. Like, Vince was mad about it, and it probably led to some issues there because back in the day, Vince had all creative control on those guys. I'm not sure how it went with that.
This is a great point. Sumo 30 says, if it's not a good likeness, it throws me off. I'd rather be the original character. You know how, like, when they have the comic book movies You know, and then they kind of like shift the comics in the direction to looking like the actor.
Yeah.
I always hate that. I think that's really
Yeah.
stupid.
You want to kick me? Let's see. Howell Alan Machette says, my favorite Celeb in comics was Sam Jackson as Nick Fury, which led him to actually play the character. At all times, right? Godzilla in comics?
They want to see the Godzilla machine. There's two at Pinball. You guys saw that in the video, right? And then what is this one? There's a picture of Rowdy Piper and Mark Colton together.
Yeah, why don't you click on the pictures? Get big. Did you know you could do that?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, on a regular computer, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a skinny ass Mark Colton
This guy.
from
But
when
look
he
at
went.
he's got. How does he have a Cyber Frog hoodie on? Look at this. He's got the yellow and the yellow here.
Yeah, he's
He's
a
a
time
time
traveler.
traveler? Yeah. That's crazy.
That's Roddy Piper and Mark Colton. Everybody thinks Mark looked like he was on 90210
Yeah. He's like one of the Backstreet Boys or something.
back in the day.
He'd be like, word.
People are giving him props on their foreheads in the chat.
Yeah. Gotta have a good forehead.
Yeah, look, Mark Colton has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hands confirmed. Yeah, what's up with that hand?
He's doing the best he can. All right.
Yeah, he puts out a lot of books. Good for him. Yeah, that hand. Pencil Neck Geek? I didn't see that. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe this was before. So this is 2002.
This is before he got into the fiddle battle with the devil and then won and then replaced his hands with the devil's hands.
Yes.
I could see that.
The robot thing.
Yeah, right.
We got to be clear on that. Yeah. So making a boy's dream come true, writing the character Roddy Piper.
So Rowdy Piper, he's deceased?
Yeah, he died a few years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. That's cool that he's got the approval of the family. We didn't cue this up. Pretty loud. We didn't cue this up, but we could have mentioned that Charlie Chaplin, right? Celebrity in comics. That's one of the big
Celebrity in comics. Yeah, let's talk about it before we get to the main one.
Yeah. Charlie, that was a big one from what, last year or 2 years ago or something?
Yeah, the book actually just shipped. People are getting them now for Charlie's London. If you're a Charlie Chaplin fan, and that's another thing where Charlie's, who has a name that no one can pronounce, so she just goes by Charlie's London. She got the approval of the family. I think they have some deal where they're going to sell it in like the museum, but all the backers get the books first, and then there's like a licensing deal where the family's estate gets to sell the books, which is pretty big, especially for being an indie comic, Oh, I should go in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Is that legal? I don't know if that's legal in Chicago where you could film in a bathroom.
You're in the bathroom by yourself. There you go.
What if someone wants to buy something? Is it better?
Yeah, it's better. Now the place is being robbed. The Diaz brothers are in Doom Fate.
That's
kind
true.
of. I didn't give my permission for that one.
That's true. We were going to wait a few years and then sue Passion for drawing.
Yeah. Wait until he gets huge, right? He's a huge millionaire success, and then we'll sue his ass.
So I'm in the bathroom right now, and I was going to sit on the toilet, but it doesn't have a toilet seat.
Yeah, because it's a public bathroom.
What do?
You have to stand on the toilet.
Well, the only logical thing to do is to take my pants off first, and then
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll sit on the sand.
So yeah, Charlie's London was one. That was one of CG's big first, very early celebrity ones. This one, okay, the next one is the big one we're going to talk about, right? And it's a soft spot for me. It's a little sore because this guy took something that I wanted to do, and obviously had it in the work. He knows more people than I do. But I wanted to do this in Magic Cop. And then now he goes a step beyond doing this, and he comes out with the big announcement here, which it's already huge, and it's the Rob Van Winkle Vanilla Ice crossover cover for Common America.
Yeah, this is amazing. I was just scrolling past, and I'm like, is that Vanilla Ice with Common America? Of course, Tim Brandon's butt hurt because he got to put the fork in there.
Right, yeah, I wanted to do the fork in Magic Cup. I wanted to put Ass Mage in Magic Cup. I even bought the Ass Mage plush just to show solidarity. And now we're playing second fiddle here.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Lim had a rocky past, but very successful. Very successful with all his crowdfunders. He does Kickstarter, he does Indiegogo as well. And Brandon's backed his calendar, and people seem to really like his stuff. And he's definitely a business guy who's going to reach out to people. And obviously, he did the Flork thing, which is a public domain character. But this, I don't even know how this happened. I would love to know how he got in contact with Vanilla Ice.
Right.
It's perfect with the red, white, and blue jacket, which I think he wore on the Arsenio Hall show back in the 90s. And how do you tie this character into this comic?
Yeah, I'm imagining that it's just going to be just the cover, right? He's not going to actually be in the comic.
Why not? Why not put him in the comic?
Maybe, but I'm just imagining.
Maybe
this is the
like
crazy part, though, right? Is that it's like $30 or something. All right, it's $10 for the physical version of the comic, and then if you want the Vanilla Ice one, it's $100.
I know we were talking. Yeah, that's what makes me think that he's getting a cut of sales of that cover. So you might be right where unless he's as a cameo in the book, he's probably only on the cover, and he's getting a big cut of that.
Yeah, and it's definitely it's probably just you'll get a cut of the covers that you're on. And then that way you don't have to deal with all the other things. Because it's a $90 markup, right? I mean, you get this other standee, which is cool. You get a mouse pad, some stuff like that. But I believe that's the only one that you can get that alternate cover.
So on Kickstarter, can you track how many of those are sold? Can you see?
Yeah, it says here 90 backers on this one. So if we go down to the Rob Van tier, it's there were 95 and there's only 69 sold. Nice.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's cool. He's I don't know, Vanilla Ice has always been cool. So it would be cool if he had a cameo like he did in the Ninja Turtles 2, where he's just playing in the background.
This one sold out. All 95 backers have sold out of this other $105 tier. And then
wow.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, that's a cool thing to do. If you could do it. I'm not a huge fan of variant covers in general. I think that they're just, in my opinion, kind of a cash grab. But it works as a business thing. I have to sneeze. Hold on.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. People in the chat are suggesting use MC Hammer. I think that would be a good idea. I think we should. What are people in the chat? What celebrities do you guys want to see us put in these books?
Dude, Run DMC.
Run DMC. This Odd Job says cameo in comic, or no celebrity cameos in comic. So I thought you meant put cameo in your comics, like the group that sings Word Up, the guy with the big metal codpiece. That would be kind of cool. Marky Mark. Use some Marky Mark in there.
Mark would be hilarious.
2 Seats My Blood. I'll wait for the next USS. Yes. Yeah, I mean, if the book was regularly priced, it probably would sell a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty high price, that's for sure.
People are saying Gary Busey.
Busey? That would be hilarious, actually.
Who's Gigi Allen? My friend.
Want to see Gigi Allen? I don't know. We're gonna get struck for that Godzilla song.
Oh my god. Joe Rogan versus Neil Young alternate cover. The face off. What do you think?
Yeah.
Grace Jones would actually be cool. Like, is a villain in something. You know, she's like a bad guy, but she's not Grace Jones. She's just her likeness. Like if she's playing a character. David Copperfield.
Allen.
Who's Gigi Allen?
Gigi Allen is this guy. So he's an American punk rock guy, I guess. I don't know.
Gross,
apparently,
man.
he gets beat in the head with hammers a lot.
What do you think about this? David Copperfield, or I'll one up you, David Blaine in Magica.
David Blaine?
Yeah.
No, I want that fake David Blaine from the YouTube videos.
So good. People are really liking the Gary Busey cameos. Shadowhawk in the chat says, you guys should get more credit for the sketch card craze. I think I got my first ones on Lost Pages. Ones, maybe it was Magic Up too. Yeah, people love the sketch cards. They work out for us. And it's an awesome way, too. I mean, we always talk about this, getting other artists to just draw small traditional pieces of your characters. And it really helps us get funded and get more of that art out and support some of the other creators.
Yeah, it really gets people back into the flow on the campaign, you know, going back and looking at other things that they might not have backed early on, you know, picking some other stuff up.
Lots of hate.
He looks disgusting.
Yeah, he does. The fire hydrant is of Jake's. I mean, that's what we're supposed to say publicly. Chris Angel?
Chris Angel. I don't know. I had somebody, but now I forgot what it was. Yeah. I mean, there's like all kinds of stuff going on with likenesses and stuff. Like we have Ed Gein, Demon Hunter. Right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily a celebrity, but well-renowned.
Jack
the
the
Ripper, Vampire Slayer, or is he also a hunter? Vampire Hunter? I don't know.
He's a hunter.
Stuff like that. Huh?
I think he's a hunter.
Yeah. So you know that's pretty easy. I don't know how they got Ed Gein's estate to give permission for that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that King Diamond.
I don't know who King Diamond is.
Tim Allen.
Dude, Tim Allen. This is movie news actually. Tim Allen is bringing back the Santa Claus for the final time. Did you hear about this?
For a movie?
No, he's bringing it back for a limited TV series run. So it's an episodic, seems like a mini series. He's bringing it back. My fear is that he's going to pass it on to some person who doesn't deserve to be Santa Claus, right?
Yeah.
Tim Allen's one of the best Santa Claus we've had forever. Better than
Yes.
Ed Asner.
Since
Better
Mickey
than Martin
Rooney, right?
Short when he stole the mantle from him.
Mickey Rooney?
Mickey Rooney? Yeah, I mean, Tim Allen's a great Santa Claus.
There should be a Crockett and Tubbs cameo in Magic.
I'm sure we could get the guy who played Tubbs. I can't imagine what that guy's doing.
You need people that are cool, right? That are not going to be like, oh yeah, I'll do it for $10,000.
Right.
It's like, okay, I'm in my 60s, and I'll just help some guys out.
Well, that's how it was very early on with like the Mortal Kombat guys, right? Like, we could get any of those guys in the comic book, but they were all actually, a lot of them were all surprised that people even knew what Mortal Kombat was anymore. Like the guy who replaced Daniel Pacina as Johnny Cage, he didn't even know Mortal Kombat was still a thing. And there was like 200 people in a convention center specifically there to see him, and he was just freaking out. So yeah, those guys are the best ones.
Yeah, I feel like I've made a career on things like that, where it's like these older guys being like, yeah, I'll help you out, kid. So we need more people like that, but celebrities. And specifically Don Johnson.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah, he's on that.
Back in
He's on that Kenan Thompson show.
What? My Mom Married Kenan Thompson?
Yeah. Kenan Thompson has a show called Kenan now.
Oh.
And Don Johnson's in it. He's like his stepdad or something. I don't know.
My stepdad's Don Johnson.
Yeah.
Kenan, full-grown adult playing a young teenager, and his stepdad is Don Johnson. Would be a hilarious show.
Dude, Odd Job brings up a good point. Chris Pratt is Magic Cop. That'd be a good casting.
Chris Pine as Magic Cop, I always thought would be good. Chris Pine?
Chris Parnell?
No, Chris Pine.
I still don't. Who's Chris Pine? The guy from Wonder Woman?
Star Trek. Yeah, the guy from Wonder Woman.
I guess, yeah. Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
The band.
Dude, we could probably get not Buck Rogers, the other guy, Flash Gordon.
Oh yeah,
we could totally get Flash Gordon.
Yeah. He was out here doing signing autographs.
Yeah, he's great. We could get Ari Lehman
to be an extra.
They'll love it.
Michael Bancroft in the chat. What's up, brother? We haven't seen him in a few weeks. He's been dodging the DIAZ Brothers show. He says, I'm turning into Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Michael.
Teen Wolf 2.
There we go. Sam Jones, Brandon.
Yeah, Sam Jones. Yeah, Sam Jones. That's a cool guy. More like Chris Pine. What?
Should we do a tour of the pinball?
I guess so. The celebrity topic, I think, is lost.
Our show's over already, guys. Do something that Bancroft can't steal from our show.
Yeah, have him open up a 40-plus pinball arcade.
Yeah. Guys, if you're in the Chicagoland area, come on down to the Alvin Goes Pinball. I'll be here until 11 o'clock. And bring me a root beer, or actually bring me some dinner, because I didn't get a chance to go eat anything.
Yeah. Pinbot, Bride of Pinbot, and Jackbot has some of the coolest art on it.
Yeah, if you guys like Soriyama, the Japanese artist who does all those chrome people.
Yeah, it's so
Pretty famous for his Aerosmith album cover. That was Sexy Bride of Pinbot. Fun game. And then the original. Oh, yeah. This
yeah, apparently
Yeah,
Admiral Wackass is at the arcade all the time, but never says hi to us.
yeah. Who knew that?
Be like, hey. And then what is it? Revenge from Mars has great art on it also. And it's also super cool. If you look at this game, it's it has a CRT, no, not Attack from Mars, Revenge from Mars. There's a CRT monitor in it that projects down onto the playfield glass to give you kind of like this hologram look. It's awesome.
Why don't you make my screen bigger? Like, do that little side by side.
Everybody needs to see me.
Well, you could do the two.
Yeah. There.
So this is actually one that I remember playing back in the day, just because it has that CRT monitor in the back. Really cool. You can interact with the video.
No, we don't have any digital pinball machines. We're strictly original.
And speaking of celebs in comics, here's a lot of these based on licensed stuff from Monsters, which we talked about in the show. Herman Monster. Is that his name, Herman?
Yeah, Herman Monster. This is one of the special editions with the black and white playfield.
Oh.
And with the monitor inside. Oh no, that one has the basement, right? So this pinball machine has a grandpa's laboratory second playfield that's down underneath the first playfield. Very cool game. Elvira. Yeah, there's multiple Elviras. There's one of these I don't really like. Oh, I think it's that one. That one has a bad nose. There's like a on the nose. It's like, why is that line? That line doesn't need to be there. Look at that. Bad artistic choice, I think.
This guy's got a Michael Bancroft ginger root cans right here.
Dude, that robot in the background is great. I've never seen him. That guy's awesome.
Look at this crazy bug lady.
You gotta go, yeah.
Look at that guy. It's very hard to film him.
When you're filming back at yourself, you can change the camera so that it's away from you.
Sometimes when I do that, it kicks me, like it freezes me on the phone. There you go. We got 20 minutes, Brandon. What are people saying in the chat?
Admiral Wackus says, I haven't been there since you guys started making comics. This will be the first time back in a min. Or at least since he can remember. How old is this guy? Yeah, what is this, Mom? What would Mom be?
You're not going to cover Mom or Biden and Eminem cameos in X-Men? Was there a Mom? So Mom is that horrid comic written by the actress from Game of Thrones. And it's about that mom who gets superpowers because I don't know why she does, but she could like swing from her armpit hair, and she gets super strength when she's menstruating.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess the celebrity aspect of that is the writer is a actress. And then, yeah, I thought of like presidential people in comics where they've been doing that, like Spider-Man saving Obama and stuff like that.
Right.
That stuff's good.
Yeah. I mean, you could go to like MAGA Force and the Magnificent with all those Donald Trump comics too.
Yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense because that's Tim Lim, right?
Right. Walmart.
Yeah.
I'll see you next time, man.
So he has a history of kind of doing stuff like that. But I would assume that stuff is like parody, so he didn't contact anybody.
Oh, for sure.
But
Yep.
this isn't like this. Just because of the price increase, you could tell that it's a licensing thing. You know.
Right. Yeah.
I
Definitely.
wonder how. It's weird.
That Flork thing
Yeah.
was in the Florida part because I guess the character in the comic book was like tracking people across the United States or something, or like weird stuff that was happening on a map. Um, the Flork was called the Flork ape of Florida. I thought that was
Yeah.
really funny, like the skunk ape. Yeah.
Skunker. Yeah. So yeah, we got to figure out who we're putting in the next Magic Cup. People were talking about, Rob Zombie's doing the new Monsters movie, which we talked about a couple
Yeah,
months ago.
I don't have good hopes for that.
Yeah, is it a series or a movie?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But yeah, his wife is playing the mom.
His wife is playing Mom, the one from the comic.
No, Lily, right? Lily Munster.
Yeah. Did you see? So this is a different thing. This is the celebrity in something, I guess. You remember when Arnold Schwarzenegger he drove his vehicle on top of these other two women driving their car?
What?
You see
No,
that?
I think I was too deep in the arcade. I lost signal.
I don't know who's freezing here. Oh yeah, maybe.
I'm just gonna go outside.
That woman's car. Here we got Nail Bunny says, I ordered you some food, Phil. You like liver and onions, I hope.
Oh, no one likes that.
You could. Anybody
Yeah,
could reasonably send Phil food right now because they know exactly where he is.
yeah. So if you want to send me Italian beef sandwiches, pizza, but let people in the chat know so I don't get like 9 things at once. Here's
Yeah, if you want to order 200 pizzas and have them delivered to the arcade, but it's a cash on delivery. You got to shut off your Wi-Fi.
If you do, make sure it's delivered to the pinball.
Yeah, don't have it. Yeah, I must have been roboting because I was trying to load this picture here. But I was going to show off that Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he crashed his car, it was just a giant publicity pull for this new movie that was coming out.
So this is real.
Apparently this is real, and apparently it's coming out in February, which who the hell knows when
tomorrow.
that is. But
Close.
yeah, so like you remember when he was Hercules and he was running, right? I'll see the meme all the time where he's Hercules in New York and he's running all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now he just drives his giant SUVs on top of other people's cars.
Well, I didn't know that.
Which was it was a weird promo, I think. I think he probably should have just went with like a commercial.
I still have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, here comes Jeremiah. What's up?
Attack him. Yeah. A lot of your hot dogs in Chicago are Vienna beef hot dogs. I don't know why, but they're delicious. I don't know why they choose them. Maybe it's a Chicago company or something.
Jeremiah's taking his girlfriend skiing this weekend.
Well, hopefully he doesn't pull a Cecil.
Yeah, I have to get nose surgery because he face plants into a tree. Yeah. They're probably about the same age, Cecil and Jeremiah.
They're saying that Schwarzenegger has Liefeld chest.
Oh, the Captain America
Technically he does. Yeah.
It's pretty cold out here.
Yeah. How cold is it out there?
I don't know. In the 20s,
How
probably?
cold is it?
I assume in the 20s.
It's so cold, and then a joke.
It's colder than a witch's tit.
Oh my god.
I learned that recently.
No.
Did you ever hear that one?
No. Yeah. You were supposed to do like a Johnny Carson bit. And it's really cold out here. How cold is it? Oh, no, that wasn't Johnny Carson. That was one of those game show guys, right?
Yeah,
Chat
it's
will know.
there's some old people in the chat, right?
Yeah. Who's the guy who hosted all the old game shows? He was the one. And then it would be, how cold is it? And then, well, it's so cold that when you throw hot water out into the street, it turns into vapor immediately. Everybody's looking at your protruding nipples for how cold it is outside. Yeah, it's cold. It's not great. Well, I got nothing else to talk about. We talked about the Zeus thing. And then I'm super excited about this cover, though, because a lot of people were saying that it wasn't possible. And I didn't want to have to screen print 400 copies of a book. But this is going to be really, really cool. Super excited about that. And what else we got going on? Personally, I've been working on the sketchbook that some people want. So if you guys are interested in that sketchbook, it is coming. And then I can actually show you guys something. Bear with me for like 30 seconds.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Someone had a question. So Brandon's checking on something.
Okay, so I went to go get this to show off. If you guys didn't see it, we finished the statue of the shower.
Oh yeah, Eddie Winkler's in the chat. He'll enjoy this.
Yeah, he'll like it because it's a figure. Figulate. So yeah, check it out. So now it's just like the drawing. And I made this little shower floor for her.
We had like 25 people in just now.
Yeah, I'm not the best host. You know, Phil's a much better host than I am, but I do what I can.
So this was based off of a drawing that you did traditionally. We hooked up with this bomb-ass 3D sculptor who's doing some really cool sculpts for guys like Andy Smith. And this was kind of like our trial run, just working with him, communicating, and doing edits and stuff. And then we were able to 3D print that ourselves, and Brandon put it together, painted it up.
Yeah. So if there's people out there who like kits and stuff, I was thinking of doing that as a companion piece for the sketchbook. If people wanted that, I'd probably do a small run of those. And you could assemble it and paint it and enjoy it.
People are digging it. Yeah, and that, is led to future work. So he's working on another super secret sculpt for us of one of our characters. So, chasing the dream of having statues of some Zaid Comics characters for ourselves. And maybe for future campaigns as companion pieces or going back to the Common America, Tim Lim is doing something similar where he's actually, with every purchase, you get the actual print file for a Common America statue.
Yeah, well, it's a piece for a board game, I guess, or like a RPG. No, what is it like? I guess is it an RPG like Dungeons and Dragons RPG game? So yeah, he's like teamed up with some company that makes that game. M8 or something. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, and I know Eddie's doing stuff like that. He wants to do little figurines. Very into that hobby, which is cool. So, and I'm sure Oh, I went to the statue shop last night, Brian, and the owner there, his partner, does like kit bashing and painting. And I was telling him, I showed him some of the sculpt work, and he's like, "Oh, if you need help painting and stuff, the guy over there, Joe, does that." So that'd be cool. Some like test shots for painting.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, this is the new upgraded format we've been talking about.
Yep.
Like a Seinfeld episode where you have no direction at all. Yeah. You should talk to PTP about the people action figure. Personally, I would much rather have a statue or a figure than an action figure because the articulation and stuff doesn't do anything for me because I'm not going to play with it. So having a cool pose and have it painted up really nice, I think that's way more interesting than a simple action figure. But
Iconic, yeah. I think for statues.
some people seem to like action figures, I guess.
I think they have a retro aspect.
What's that?
But yeah, dude, there's like a retro aspect to action figures. I think
Yeah.
more nostalgic.
And then you need to have like a cool box because they're not playing with it again, right? So unless they're posing on a shelf, they have to leave it in the packaging. And then it's just another one of those things where you have to have like good packaging and stuff. If you have a figure that the end user is going to paint and put together themselves, you could just have a generic box with a nice label on it. And then if you're going to have a painted statue, you could go either way with the box because if you have a cool box, then they're not going to want to throw it away, or if they have
exactly.
So.
But it's awesome to see that backers are interested in the people as a character because that Ashcan is going to be so cool. It's just the first part in a 3-parter, and then eventually we want to put them together and get it colored in like a collected version. So that'll be perfect.
Yeah, Admiral Wackus agrees about the statues. Sons of Liberty Radio says that he still plays with his action figures as a 50-year-old child. He's not going to paint anything. If you get yourself a nice silhouette statue kit, you could just paint it all black.
Or you won't. You might not even have to paint it.
Yeah. Sumo Thori doesn't want to paint his own statue.
I agree, Sumo. I don't want to paint my own statue. So if we ever do that, we would for sure have some that are already painted because that's the way it should go.
Yeah, it's then it's more of a premium price, especially if you're trying to do what we do, which is have everything made in the United States. The cost of that stuff is pretty expensive.
Yeah, but we'll have to work out all the numbers.
Yeah, definitely. That's something we'd like to do. I was telling Phil the other day how cool it is to have so many different creators in Comicsgate because you have so many different people doing so many different things. So not everybody's making action figures and not everybody's making stadium cups. And some people are making like the shot glasses or like the Johnny Phantasm glass cups, and some people are making statues and some people are making mini figs, things like that. I think that's really awesome. And there's a really cool thing that you guys haven't seen yet for another campaign that's launching pretty soon. And that thing is it's going to blow everybody away. That's really cool. So there's so many really cool things, so much diversity as far as items like that. I think that's awesome.
Towels.
Yeah, towels. Mm-hmm. Various types of pumps.
Pumps. Some people are even making comic books. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that's a new thing. I think that's kind of dumb. I think that's the wrong way of going. I think we're more of a merch movement myself.
Yeah.
Scrolls, T-shirts, ash cans. I don't know where comics fits into that though.
So we got Bears in the chat, and he says that he sees a statue and he wants to paint it black. No more colors anymore. He wants it to be black. Yeah, perfect for a silhouette statue.
Yeah. Yep,
If you
Rolling
could get
Stones would be proud.
Kelsey or Cecil to paint one, it may sell pretty good. To get a Cecil painted statue.
I can't even imagine.
All right, Brandon, it's 20 seconds after the hour.
Yep.
And I'm relieved. I don't know about you.
You're relieved. The stress of having to run a great show is over. We have the most viewers that we've had the entire show now. So we got to do something cool.
We tipped off
anything cool to show off?
I already showed the books that I got.
Yeah.
I got a library book. I thought I left it here, but I didn't. So I hope it's at the arcade because I don't know where it is.
Yeah, maybe.
I found my gloves that I thought I left at a place that I went to eat at. Good.
That's good.
That's it. We're dropping in viewers now. Do you have some video we could show?
Not particularly. I think we'll have to end it there on the high note.
Yeah, definitely tune in tomorrow around sometime in the afternoon when we're going to drop our newest arcade video. It's going to be awesome. It's super rare. You guys probably have never seen this game. You know the character, and it's going to be really cool. So definitely watch that tomorrow when it airs. We'll do a premiere. I'll probably be in the chat. I'll also be at work. But yeah.
It's free real estate.
There you go.
Don't forget. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you come by for that video. And always remember, who is Big Chungus?
Bugs Bunny, the Looney Tunes character? The very same. In 1941, during the peak years of the Looney Tunes franchise, a cartoon was released named Wabbit Trouble, where Bugs Bunny faces off with his longtime rival, Elmer Fudd. But for just a moment, to mock the foolish Elmer, Bugs inflates himself to a comically bloated form, a moment that lasts only 3.4 seconds in an 8-minute and 22-second long cartoon. 3.4 seconds. That's all the time Big Chungus had ever existed. And yet decades later, he would become more famous than Bugs Bunny, despite being Bugs Bunny himself. You see, Snake, memes control history, and I shall use the power of memes to control my own destiny. Do you honestly think Chuck Jones or Mel Blanc could have expected internet trolls to deify a character that doesn't even exist? Make him far more infamous than his own true identity as Bugs Bunny? Big Chungus lives on as the dominant meme.
You're still here? It's supposed to be over.
I guess I was supposed to keep the screen running. Someone sent me food.
For real?
Yes. I'm outside waiting.
Why are there still 10 people watching?
They know. Still live. People get us. Now we don't have the pressure of running a show. We can just hang out.
Yeah, now it's just a vlog, right?
Yeah.
A
Hey guys,
vlog.
we're here. at the arcade. It's 20 degrees out.
Everybody, did you guys enjoy the Arby's? The Arby's video? That was good.
We could play it right now. If people haven't seen it,
I can't play it.
I can. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Philly Smokes. Remember to like and subscribe down below. And check out when Brandon and I attempted the new Arby's Diablo sandwich.
All right, guys, we're going back into it. This is gonna be another Fat Fuck Friday for the first time in a long time. All right, we're going to Arby's. We're gonna see if we can get our hands on that new spicy sandwich. They have it in brisket. They have it in chicken.
The Diablo sandwich.
Yeah, the Diablo sandwich. It's got the Diablo bun. It's got the spicy toppings on it. It comes with a free milkshake. So we're gonna see how this is. We're gonna go through the drive-thru just to make it as complicated as possible for them, and we're gonna see if this works out. There it is, everybody. That's the Target. Arby's over there, right across the street. We're almost there. All right, we go through the drive-thru. Oh, they took the sign down. The sign used to be right here. Hi, that's the recording. No, thanks. It's the recording.
Could I get a regular beef and cheddar sandwich on a sesame seed bun?
I'm so sorry, what was that?
Get a regular beef and cheddar on a sesame seed bun, please?
That would be the meal or the sandwich?
Just the sandwich.
Okay.
And then, do you guys still have the Diablo brisket sandwich?
No, we don't.
All right.
That was disappointing, but it made for a good video.
Yeah. What are you eating for dinner?
Apparently, there is pot roast for dinner. Aaron was excited. Yeah, we'll have to do another. We'll have to do another Fat Fuck Friday video soon.
Yeah.
Come up with something cool. Maybe we could go to Lindy's and order the Beast.
The ice cream?
Yeah.
That would be cool. Business expense?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That'd be great. I'd do it.
What a freaking.
Well, it would be
letdown.
cool if they let us film them making it. Which they probably would.
I'm sure they would.
I'm out here. No one's here.
There's less than 5 minutes to go. 3 minutes left, probably.
What's up with the weird building that pinball's in?
Yeah, it's like a Dutch building, right? Like that high peak roof.
Super weird.
It's really weird.
Kind of cool though.
You know what I was thinking though? If you look over to where that other storage room was, the Allstate room.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that one right there. I was thinking that could be the studio when all that crap gets moved out of there.
Oh, like, when's that going to be though?
That could be the Zaid Comics studio.
Filming studio? Or why don't we just use the room that we were going to use?
Because that room is better used for other things.
Oh, okay.
Like
3D printing.
intermediate storage and manufacturing stuff.
I'm cold.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to be standing outside. It's a delivery. If nothing shows up, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
Yeah. Or if it's liver and onions, I'm going to be pretty upset.
It's 1 minute left. According to the time here. Nail Bunny.
Let's not make it be 2 letdowns.
Yeah, what if it's a second letdown? This is a weird stream.
Yep. So that kid came up to me and he's like right when at the start of the stream, he's like, "Oh, this is a pretty nice place you got here." And he had been playing already for a while.
Yeah.
Thanks. He's like, do you have Simpsons? He's like, I wish you guys had Simpsons. Yeah, we don't. And then I'm like, I'm actually on a call. And he's like, well, can you tell me what's Twilight Zone? I'm like, it's an old TV show. He's like, is it about conspiracy theories?
Yeah. Yeah, you should watch Alex Jones if you like Twilight Zone.
He probably loves Alex Jones.
Show the new Silhouette trailer.
The new one?
I don't know. Is there a new one?
Aaron, the one that I just posted the short of today, or the one with like the animated one? Because I have the original animated one here.
Probably
the
talking
voiceover.
about the new one.
Is there a voiceover in it? Aaron, answer me.
Yeah, he says, show the new Silhouette trailer.
That's what he said originally.
Yeah. All right, so now we're over time. This has been 6 minutes.
I want a
Nailman's
refund
probably
on
not
this.
even here anymore. He's probably looking at pictures of Chris Fine.
1 minute. The one you did today. All right. It's just the same one. It's just in a vertical.
It's a vertical YouTube short.
From Zaid Comics comes The Lost Pages 2. This time we follow the Silhouette, our ghostly avenger who brings justice to the streets of Chicago. Ever searching his haunted past while chasing a new supervillain, El Dorado. The golden menace whose powers rival the city's avenger. But the minds of the scum and the souls of the vile know nothing of the darkness shrouded within the Silhouette. Only on Indiegogo.
I don't see a Hyundai Santa Fe. Hyundai? Is that how you spell Hyundai? We have more people in the chat now. I appreciate it. If you guys are just tuning in, we did the DIAZ Brothers show, which we do every Friday night. And this is a little extension because I'm at work. And one of our beloved viewers says they're sending me some food here. Oh, here's a Hyundai Santa Fe stopping on Ogden. You stopped on Ogden?
Yeah, that's not ever a good
Getting
idea.
out of the car. There's a parking lot right here. How's it going? Yeah. Where's this from?
Your girlfriend,
Yeah, where's it from though?
Palmer, please.
Palmer's?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No
I appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
I was
Yeah.
concerned it was going to be a drive-by also.
Palmer's Place, man. You just ate at Palmer's Place.
Oh, it's Palmer's
This
Place.
is like it's like a tag team duo. Uber Eats. You have the driver, person riding shotgun with the food. There we go. Should we look and see what you got?
Yeah, let's see the food. I think
Before
this
we
is what
cut out?
everybody is waiting for.
All right. Well, here at the Galloping Ghost, we get a lot of things, but space to eat is not one of them. We don't have a lot of space to eat.
Yeah, use the rare 2-player cocktail table style joust pinball cabinet.
Oh my God! Look at this. I'm gonna attempt at flipping my camera.
Let's do it. Didn't work. Yeah, I thought it was a prank also. I didn't think there was going to be anything, and I figured that we would just be here wasting our time. However, Palmer's Place is excellent. I recommend it a lot, and they're struggling on business right now because it's in Cook County, which some people like to call it Crook County. So yeah, there's stupid Cook County ordinances, and it's making it difficult for restaurants to be open. Where's the shake? Phil, you should have just flipped your phone around and not have done that. Oh, Phil dropped out of the stream. You guys are good dudes. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, that was my confusion because I always thought that Nail Bunny was a man. Here he comes. Any minute now. There we go. You remember where you were boasting about how good your camera was?
Yeah, how is it now?
It's awful.
Yeah,
can't even see what that is.
Sandwich.
All right.
Blackened But
are you on Wi-Fi or are you on cell signal? There's no way of knowing. Yeah, we're going to let this run all night. Damn, they're fighting words. Fighting words right there.
Better?
No, can't see anything. Okay,
How
now
about this? I'm going
there's
outside
video
again.
Playing. Why don't you
All
use
right, I'm
Wi-Fi?
outside. You told me to turn my Wi-Fi off.
Right,
I'm
but
going
now
in.
that was when you were in the garbage part of the arcade.
Is it still good?
Yeah, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's bad. Now it's really bad.
I'm hooking up.
This isn't working. It's not working, Phil.
All right, I'm on Wi-Fi now.
Okay, it looks great.
All right, we got, it looks like a Cajun salmon sandwich, onion rings, cheesecake.
Whoa. You saved that.
But
I'll eat it.
There's no ranch dressing for the onion rings.
Nail Bunny. Oh, Gumpungwig says Vun, FYI.
Oh, nice. I agree. I mean,
yeah.
There's no ranch.
Yeah, you're supposed to dip the onion.
Great job.
Thank you so much. Where am I supposed to dip the onion rings? In the cheesecake?
In the cheesecake, yeah.
No, thank you so much. I won't start tonight. And I'll really enjoy this salmon.
All right.
I've been at the gym again, so I'm good for my muscles.
It'll be good. He's like, can't have a landline. If he switches to dial-up, it'll improve his connection. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for sticking it out with us. It was exciting to see the salmon sandwich, and it's always nice to patronize local businesses. Keep that in mind. If you live in the area, which most of you don't, try out Palmer's Place. See you guys next time. Yeah.
What's up? We'll see you Monday and tomorrow with another video. Go watch another stream tonight or something, okay? See you later.
Definitely.